From his hard-hitting style and exceptional wrestling skills to his relentless aggression that brought him some of the UFC's most impressive victories, Justin Gaethje is a truly terrifying opponent for anyone who steps into the octagon with him. When Justin Gaethje throws a punch, it's like a bolt of lightning striking down on his opponent. His striking power is truly awe-inspiring, and it's no wonder that he's earned the nickname The Highlight. Gaethje's punches are not just powerful, but they are precise and accurate as well. He knows exactly where to aim to deliver maximum damage, and his opponents are often left reeling from the impact. Gaethje's ability to knock out opponents with a single punch is a testament to his raw power and technique. It's the kind of striking ability that sends shivers down the spine of his opponents and makes fans leap to their feet in excitement. When Gaethje connects with one of his devastating punches, it's like a thunderclap echoing through the arena.
Maybe still trying to shake it off a little bit, Chael.
Yeah, he's kicking him in the calf. What he's doing is essential.
But it's not just Gaethje's power that makes him so deadly. It's the way he sets up his strikes and the unpredictability of his attacks.
Oh, jumping knee. Oh.
He mixes up his punches and leg kicks, keeping his opponents guessing and off balance. And when he sees an opening, he strikes with lightning-fast reflexes that leave his opponents dazed and confused. Watching Gaethje fight is truly a sight to behold. His striking power is a force to be reckoned with, and it's no wonder that he's considered one of the most dangerous fighters in the UFC.
If you see him dive under and try to grab a hold of a leg and spin, it's a move made after...
With 16 knockouts to his name, Gaethje is a true knockout artist who leaves a trail of destruction in his wake. His leg kicks are truly devastating, and they can cause serious damage to his opponents if they are not prepared. In fact, his leg kicks are so powerful, they have been known to break bones and end fights in an instant. But it's not just the power of Gaethje's leg kicks that makes them so effective. It's the way he uses them to slow down his opponents and take away their mobility. By targeting the legs, Gaethje is able to chip away at his opponent's foundation and weaken their ability to move and defend themselves. And once he's slowed them down enough, he can start landing his trademark power punches and finish the fight in dramatic fashion.
That's it. He cannot. Justin Gaethje with his...
Gaethje's leg kicks are not just a one-trick pony either. He throws them from different angles and mixes them up with his punches, making them an unpredictable and effective weapon in his arsenal. And because he throws them with such force and accuracy, his opponents are often left reeling from the impact and struggling to stay on their feet.
He takes a knee and he's taking more punishment. He's hurt bad. Gaethje has him down. It's over. Justin Gaethje.
Watching Gaethje land one of his devastating leg kicks is like watching a master craftsman at work. He knows exactly where to aim to deliver maximum damage, and he does it with lightning-fast speed and precision. It's no wonder that his opponents fear his leg kicks and do everything they can to avoid them. But that's not the only reason they fear him. Justin Gaethje is a fighter who likes to keep the action moving, and he's not afraid to push the pace and put pressure on his opponents. From the opening bell, he's constantly on the move, stalking his opponents and throwing strikes with reckless abandon.
Charlie horse. He's giving him a Charlie's. This is a Benson Henderson technique.
He's down again, and that's all.
His high-octane style of fighting can be overwhelming for his opponents, who may find themselves struggling to keep up with his relentless assault. With his non-stop barrage of strikes, Gaethje can quickly wear down his opponents and make them more susceptible to mistakes. Whether he's throwing punches, leg kicks, or a combination of both, he's always looking to land that one devastating blow that will end the fight.
All the way to this 13-0 record, 6-0 in the WSOF. I mean, the low can see it, don't you?
And even if his opponents manage to survive his initial onslaught, they're left gasping for breath and struggling to keep up with his pace. Watching Gaethje fight is like watching a human tornado in action. He's constantly moving and throwing strikes, creating chaos and confusion for his opponents. And because he's so aggressive and relentless, his opponents are often left feeling overwhelmed and out of their depth.
Oliveira. Cold guard. Look at this.
It's a style of fighting that requires incredible stamina and mental toughness, but Gaethje has both in spades.
Don't get wild. Pick your shots. When you're in that tie-up, look for that uppercut. It's there. You have the power to hurt them.
Justin Gaethje is the kind of fighter who never gives up, no matter how much punishment he takes. He's known for his incredible toughness and durability, which has made him a legend in the MMA world. Gaethje has taken some of the most brutal shots in MMA history, and yet he keeps coming forward, refusing to be knocked out or submitted. For his opponents, facing Gaethje can be a demoralizing experience. No matter how hard they hit him, he just keeps marching forward, undeterred and unfazed.
This is crazy.
Absolutely nuts. Through half a round. Gaethje back to work on the leg kick.
It's a testament to his incredible mental and physical toughness, and it's what sets him apart from other fighters in the sport. But it's not just Gaethje's ability to take punishment that makes him so durable. It's the way he uses his durability to his advantage. He knows that his opponents will eventually tire themselves out trying to finish him, and that's when he strikes.
Right, he beat up his legs. All those strikes up top, and he's beating up the legs also.
That helped, but his legs.
Watching Gaethje fight is like watching a warrior in action. He's not just physically tough, but mentally tough as well. He has the heart of a lion, and he never backs down from a challenge. It's no wonder that he's become a fan favorite in the MMA world, and a fighter that opponents fear facing in the octagon.
Qualifies the #1 contender, and he spins around and throws the first strikes here. And that's how most people feel.
While Justin Gaethje is most often praised for his striking prowess, his opponent should never underestimate his wrestling background. Justin is one of the most exciting fighters in mixed martial arts today, and his success in the sport is a testament to his incredible skill and determination. Gaethje burst onto the MMA scene in 2017 and immediately made an impact with his devastating knockout power and aggressive fighting style. He quickly racked up a string of impressive victories, including knockout wins over Michael Johnson, Edson Barboza, and Donald Cerrone. As a two-time All-American wrestler in college, Gaethje has a deep understanding of grappling and takedown defense. His wrestling background gives him an edge in controlling opponents on the ground, which is a critical aspect of the sport. His ability to stuff takedowns and keep the fight standing allows him to unleash his powerful strikes and keep his opponents at bay. But Gaethje is not just a defensive wrestler. He has also used his wrestling skills to take down opponents and control them on the ground. His top control is especially impressive, as he is able to maintain dominant positions and land punishing ground and pound strikes. What makes Gaethje's wrestling skills so dangerous is the fact that he can use them to set up his striking. His opponents are never quite sure what to expect from him, and that uncertainty can make them hesitant and vulnerable to his attacks. Watching Gaethje fight is like watching a master tactician at work. He knows how to use every weapon in his arsenal to his advantage, and his wrestling background is a key part of that. It's just one more reason why he's such a deadly fighter and a force to be reckoned with in the MMA world. And perhaps most impressively, Gaethje is a fighter who's always willing to take risks. He's not afraid to take on tough opponents or put it all on the line in the octagon. This fearless approach has earned him a legion of fans and made him one of the most exciting fighters in the sport to watch. Despite some setbacks along the way, Gaethje has continued to improve and evolve as a fighter, and he's currently considered one of the top lightweights in the world. With his mix of power, technical skill, and heart, there's no doubt that Justin Gaethje will continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the world of MMA for years to come. Well, folks, that was all about what makes Justin Gaethje such a deadly fighter.